Hello everyone, this is Daniel Summerow. I had the great privilege today to go see Jim Gill live, and I wanted to provide you with the interview I got the privilege to have with him. I will also provide you with just a little taste of what we saw. If you want to see it in full, there'll be a separate montage coming up soon on my channel. So keep tabs, there'll be more to come, don't worry. But I'll play you a little peek, and then I'll play you the interview. Now, I want to note before I start that the interview has been edited, or will be edited by the time you hear this. So, what you're hearing here on YouTube will not be the full interview, because there are some parts where I kind of lost my mind and forgot what I was going to say, so I want to cut those out if I can. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this. Here's a little peek at what's to come in the montage. And by the way, you'll hear the full interview uncut in the montage, so don't worry. If you want to hear the full thing, including when I forgot what I was going to say, listen to the full montage. But in the meantime, here's a peek preview, and then the interview.
Please don't feed me black-eyed peas. You know what they will do. For if you feed me black-eyed peas, I have to sneeze. And everybody goes. Second silly verse. Please don't feed me macaroni and cheese. You know what it will do.
Side note, macaroni and cheese is my favorite.
Macaroni and cheese.
I might just...
I'll have to sneeze. And everybody goes. Please don't feed me chocolate chip cookies. You know they will do. I like them too, but if you feed me chocolate chip cookies, I'll have to sneeze. So one last time, ready? Everybody sings with me, and that part goes. The washing machine is washing me clean. Let's all sing it. Grown-ups, kids, everybody. Ready? We'll all sing. We got hundreds of people here. We gotta get everybody singing. Men, you're out there too. More on the bass side. Everybody sings. I sing. The washing machine is washing me clean. Okay, but while you sing it, it's a good idea to add the motion. Kind of rock back and forth with your shoulders. Exactly, you got a little one on your lap there, just like that. We sing at the same time. Ready? We sing. The washing machine is washing me clean. The washing machine is washing me clean. I took a bath in a washing machine. I took a bath.
I decided to feature this because it's one of my favorites, so yeah.
So I could get myself clean. Rock and sing! The washing machine is washing me clean. The washing machine is washing me clean. I put in soap, up came the suds. I put in soap, up came the suds. They washed out dirt. They washed out mud. Rock and sing. The washing machine is washing me clean. The washing machine is washing me clean. It was just that, and it started to spin. It was just that, and it started to spin. And then I knew that real fast. The washing machine is washing.
Slightly edited.
Even faster now. The washing machine is washing me clean. The washing machine is washing me clean. I hope my mom doesn't put me in the dryer.
Oh yeah!
Now you can clap your ass. Anyway, there's a song called Alabama, Mississippi. You can help me make the music. Get a little beat on your knees or on your lap. I'll sing it the first time, and the second time everybody can sing it. There you go. Alabama, Mississippi, Alabama, New Orleans, Alabama, Mississippi, shake it on down to New Orleans. Can you shake our hands with us? Shake, shake. And the part we all sing goes, shake, 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 shake it, baby, shake, 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 shake it, baby, shake, 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 shake it, baby, shake it on down to New Orleans. Keep that beat on your knees. And this time everybody can sing it with me. Grown-ups, kids, everybody. Let's sing together. Ready? We'll sing. Alabama, Mississippi, Alabama, New Orleans, Alabama, Mississippi, shake it on down to. Try your shoulders like this, ready? Shake, 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 shake it, baby, shake, 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 shake it, baby, shake, 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 shake it, baby, shake it on down to New Orleans. Let's clap our hands. This time we'll sing it even louder.
You'll have to listen into the montage to hear that one in full, but I'll play one more preview and then we'll go to the interview. Ready?
Dance swing, 1, 2. Dance swing, please. Dance swing, 1, 2. Stop when I say three. I like to point out some of the silly shakes. Here's a gentleman there, Don. Do you see him? He's got his arms way up high and his tongue sticking out. Here's a gentleman that throws. Some people have partners. Hey, Don, I broke this.
Oh, shoot.
I got another banjo.
Don't you hate that on account?
All right, silly dance got us round 2. Ready? And dance swing, 1, 2. Dance swing, please. Dance swing, 1, 2. Stop.
Again. Sorry, you'll have to stay tuned to the montage for that one in full. But the moment you have been waiting for. Here is the wonderful interview I had with Jim Gill. All right, so Jim, I guess the first question I have to ask you is, what would be your favorite song that you've ever written?
I appreciate it. It's one that I can't play on my banjo very well. It's called the Onomatopoeia Pizzeria. Do you know it?
Yes, I love
that
that
is so
song.
good.
I
Okay,
love
so
that song.
our sauce goes across. Our Our cheese will ooze and bubble on the top. We sprinkle any other toppings when we see ya at the Onomatopoeia Pizzeria. That's so great that you know it.
I have that song. I have that song at home, so I listen to it all the time.
Oh, that's great, right? What I like about it is, it's, you know, obviously there were like you told me that you used to listen to my songs when you were little, right?
Yeah.
But what I like about that song is it's not like a little kid song, right? It's more like kind of like from a musical theater thing or something,
Yeah,
right?
totally.
Yeah. So thanks for noting. That makes me really happy. There'll always be.
Ooh,
I guess you got me thinking. Well, one thing I would say, can I give you two?
Sure.
One, I would say music.
Oh yeah.
Because I think about that all the time. May there always be music. I spend a good amount of my time, and again, I love it when everybody sings in the concert.
Yeah.
And on a very separate note, I guess I would say one that a little kid gave me when I was singing at a church, and the little girl raised her hand and she said, "May there always be peace." And I loved it so much.
I love it.
Made everybody cry, and I agree with her. It's good.
Yeah. Album you've ever done?
I think probably my newest one, which is the Vote for Jim Gill.
Oh.
Because I think musically, it's kind of gotten better over the years. Like there's kind of more musical things going on. But it's also got a lot of games, which like today in the concert,
right.
a lot of people wanted the games.
It's funny because my friend here who I went with and I were talking about songs that we hoped you'd play, and you played every single song we talked about.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the ones that work in a concert like this are like the game songs, right? Like Swimming Arms Are Back, Stick to the Glue.
The Sneezing Song.
Yes.
All those classics.
Yeah, well, you know how I got started doing this, I used to do play groups.
I was going to say, how did you get started doing that? Sorry, I have one more question. Do you have a favorite performance you've done?
I have a couple that kind of come to my mind.
Yeah?
One, let me think, my favorite. So one...
That's a toughie.
One was in Boise, Idaho.
Oh. Inspired by your Jim Gill Makes It Noisy in Boise.
Well,
Idaho
funny enough, I had never been to Boise when I made that song up. It was just a rhyme.
Oh yeah.
So then, when I worked in Boise years later, I worked for the library there in Boise, Idaho, and they said, "We're gonna rent this giant theater. It seats 900 people."
Sheesh.
And I said, "Oh, please don't, because there's nothing worse than 100 people showing up in a 900-seat theater."
So true, yeah.
And they said, "Well, we're wondering if there's gonna be enough room in this theater." And I said, like, "Oh, come on." And in fact, it was completely filled up with people.
Wow.
And
That doesn't surprise me.
well,
No.
it did surprise me because I've never been to Boise before.
Right.
But they sang my songs so much in the library story times that I was like kind of famous in Boise. It was kind of fun.
That's
So
cool.
that was fun. And the other fun one was I grew up in Rockford, Illinois, so
wow.
not far from here.
That's cool.
And some years ago, the Rockford Symphony Orchestra asked me if I would do a concert. So like the Beethoven thing we did today, that "The time has come, show me your thumb." So that one was done with a whole orchestra. Like we did a whole concert all with orchestra.
That's so cool.
It was, and the soup opera came out of there too.
Oh wow. Can we end this with a sneezing song?
Of course. Feed me black-eyed peas, you know they will do. For if you feed me black-eyed peas, I'll have to sneeze. Exactly. And what's so great.
As I said before, stay tuned for the full montage for my full piece with Jim Gill, but what I gave you was a sneak peek sampler. So, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for listening, and see you in the montage.